Hey LEMListers, today I'm going to be going over how you can use follow-ups in LEMList and why they are important. Follow-up steps are vital to the success of your campaigns because they're going to increase your success rates as well as the number of replies that you get. So in this video, I'm going to go over what a follow-up is, why it's important for your campaigns, what a good follow-up includes, how many times to follow up, and what delay to add in between your steps. So let's jump right into it. So first of all, a follow-up step is going to be any step that is after your first step. So a follow-up step will include anything. It can be in the form of an email or a call, for example. Follow-up steps are very easy to add. All you need to do is, for example, here I have my first step. I'd like to add a follow-up, so I'll just add a new step. I can add a call if I like, or an email. In this case, I'll use an email. And I will go ahead and navigate to my follow-up inspirations. And I'll go ahead and choose one of these that works best for my campaign. And then I'll go ahead and modify it, of course, to fit the campaign. So a follow-up step is so important because it can increase your chances of success by up to 40%. For example, you can see in this example here with Yesware that they sent 10 steps in total, so that is 9 follow-up steps. If they had just sent the original message, then they would only get 30 responses, but because of the number of emails they sent, they ended up with 141 responses. So clearly this was very successful for them, and it can also be very successful for you. You just need to make sure that you're using your follow-ups in the right way. So a follow-up should not only be just to send a reminder, but a follow-up should always be adding value to your lead or to add a touch of humor and lighten the mood. For example, we can see how Daria did this. There we go, how Daria did this. She sent a very good email first that had a funny image, and then to follow up, she sent this absolutely adorable picture of her dog, and of course, no one can resist responding to this cute little puppy. So that worked very well for her. Also, we have the coffee and no coffee examples that are always crowd pleasers. You can also use follow-ups not just for humor, but also, let's say if you have been in contact with someone and you have realized that actually you should be redirected to someone else, this is great for follow-ups. You can just send them an email saying that you, in fact, would like to talk to someone else in their team because you think it would fit your needs better and their needs better also. The most important thing in the content of your follow-up is that you never want to harass your harass your lead or repeat anything that you already said. So this is where you would make sure to be adding your value. The next thing we're going to go over is how many follow-up steps that you should send. So this will really vary depending on the goals of your sequence and the strategy that you would like to put in place. So for example, you can see here we have these two scenarios. One is spread out over a month and the other over 2 weeks. So you can see in this first scenario, it seems quite a bit longer. And in reality, they actually only have 5 hard sell steps in the sequence, which are going to be the direct communication like a call or an email, and all the rest are going to be soft sell steps. And if you look at scenario 2, this one actually has almost the same number of hard sell steps as the first one, but they have a lot less soft sells, and that is why the campaign is shorter. At LEMLIST, we recommend you do about 2 to 5 hard sell steps and as many soft sell steps as you need. The last thing we're going to go over is when to send your follow-up steps. So we recommend that you send your follow-up steps about 1 day to 1 week after the previous message that you sent or after your previous step. So to do this, you're just going to go here in your delay, which is the number of days in between steps, and you will change this to the amount that you would like. Of course, you can always schedule your campaign in advance, and to do this, you'll add a delay before your first step. If, like me, your campaign is showing here that there is not an ability to add a delay before, then you're simply just going to go into settings and go into team settings. And here you can enable the edit delay of a first step. So I'll go ahead and do that. And when I go back to my campaign, I'll be able to see that I am able to change that and schedule in advance. That was it for today's video. So if you have any questions about this, just go up here to the question mark and you can check out our help and support guide, or as always, chat with us. Any of the articles that I mentioned in this video, I will leave in the description box below. So check that out. And of course, as always, make sure if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see more about what is new with LEMLIST. That's it, guys. Have a great day.